Welcome my fellow citizens. Invictus is approaching and today I want to show you my fleet. Today we are going to talk which ships I really like and which ships I don't like. Let's get into it. The first ship that I have is, well, it's not a ship, it's a vehicle. It is this beautiful Pulse. This little thing I got as a referral reward and I'm very grateful for you guys that you use my code, and also someone who used that code got the same thing. So thank you, and if you want you can use my code, it will be listed down below this video. I love the Pulse. The Pulse is my favorite little vehicle. I use it for everything. It is always somewhere inside of my ship because it's very easy to put it there. It doesn't require a lot of space. It's fast, nimble, it has a laser. What more do you want? And it's a flying bike. The next vehicle that I have is PTV. This is also a referral vehicle and it stays in my hangar. I don't know if I ever used it. The Razor is the next vehicle that I got as a reward for 75 referrals. This is absolutely beautiful vehicle. I love to take it out. It's fast, maneuverable. Now there's a catch with these vehicles. I can upgrade them to something, but I cannot melt them. If I want to melt one of these things, I will have to ask CIG to do it for me. And after that, I will get this vehicle back. And the rest of the cash that I invented, for example, if I upgrade it to Corsair and then I ask CIG to melt it, they will do it only once and not anymore. They will restore it to the Razor and the rest I will get as a cash. But if I do it again, they will not do it. So bear in mind, referrals, you can upgrade, they have LTI insurance, but you cannot do it too many times. C8R Pisces. Now this is the referral vehicle, but not a Pisces, Drake, I don't know, the little flying vehicle, I forgot the name. So I never used it because I use Pulse and I love it much more. So I upgraded to the thing that I'm going to keep for a long time, and that is the C8R Pisces. I always need this vehicle if I'm cleaning the bunkers and I love it. So therefore I'm not gonna melt it, I'm gonna leave it like that. If I want, I can melt it one time, but I have to ask CIG for that, so yeah, that's a pain, but for now I'm keeping like that. The next vehicle that I have is Gladius. Now this is also referral reward. What I did with this vehicle, I upgraded it once and got all the way to the Galaxy. And then I realized I can't do anything with the Galaxy right now because it's not in the game. And instead of Galaxy, I had a Carrack. And I wasn't using Carrack at all, so I asked CIG to melt it down. So I cannot upgrade this vehicle anymore, but I have decided anyway to keep this Gladius because it is very nice. It's one of the best fighters in the game, and if I want to learn how to fly, I go to the Arena Commander and practice with this vehicle. So this is going to stay forever in my hangar. Now the next vehicle that is staying forever in my hangar is F7A Hornet MK2. This is a fighter that I really like, and I often use it more in Arena Commander than I use my Gladius. I just love this vehicle. I love to learn to fight with this, and when I go to the PvP event, I can do some damage with it. So for now, I'm keeping this vehicle. The next vehicle that I have in my hangar is Misk Fortune. Now this thing costs the same as the Drake Vulture, but somehow I love the design of this thing much more. It's just more sleek to me and it looks awesome. And for now I'm keeping it. I do not use it so much, and if I need to upgrade to something really special, then I will probably melt it. But for now it stays in my hangar. The Guardian will probably upgrade it to the new missile variant because I want to test that thing and it looks awesome. Also, I really love the design of the Guardian, but I'm not using it that much. So if I can get a very similar vehicle with which I can do reviews for you guys, I think I'm gladly upgrading the Guardian to the new variant. Now the ship that I have in my hangar and I never use it, and this thing costs 300 bucks. Now F8C was my dream ship, I have to tell you that. I really love the F8C. As the time flies, the nerfs are laying on it and it's now absolutely redundant in my hangar. It's just stay there. Now I'm thinking to melt this vehicle and leave it in a buyback. If for some reason, sometime, they decided to give us the F8A upgrade to F8C, I can buy it back from my hangar. But for now, it still stays in my hangar. I will not melt it. unless there is something very special on the way and I need the money. So if, for example, I had to upgrade to something really cool, like the new Anvil vehicle that is coming, and I really need money, I'm gonna melt F8C and use that money for that vehicle, and maybe in the future melt something else to get it back if we get a FA upgrade. But I'm holding my fingers, one day I will be able to fly this thing as it should be, not as it is right now, like very slow and not effective vehicle. Now the vehicles that I really love. The Spirit C1. I made a lot of videos about this vehicle and why I love it, and yeah, this vehicle stays in my hangar forever. This was also a referral reward. I do not know which vehicle even started, I forgot it, but I upgraded to C1 and I'm going to keep it like this. The next thing that I love, 400i. Now this vehicle is completely useless to me. I'm not doing something special with it, but it is also the most usable thing to me because I really love it. And when I love it, I always fly it. So even if I have dedicated ships for some kind of gameplays like clearing the bunkers, I use my 400i just to fly there because I love it. And because of that, 400i stays in my hangar as my all-time favorite ship. And yeah, it will stay there. Now the new ship, the Stalancer Tuck. Now this vehicle is absolutely amazing. I already made a video about Stalancer Tuck and compared it to Stalancer Max, and I will link it for you guys to watch it here. This vehicle is, I think, 5 vehicles in one, and I'm really looking forward to it. I had to do a sacrifice for this ship. I melted my Corsair. No more Corsair in my hangar. I really love Corsair, but this thing is just better. It has everything that you need. It has a medical bed, it has a hangar for ship, dedicated ship, little Fury that I love to put inside of the Corsair, and then I don't have space for anything else. But in this thing I still have the back hangar to put whatever I want. Also because of the med bay, I don't have to have the medical Ursa inside, so win-win situation. It has a lot of firepower. And it has these turrets. If I have a friend, I can bring it with me. We can tear through the ERTs with no problem with this ship. So for now, this thing I'm looking forward very much, and I think I'm going to keep it. Since I'm a sucker for the good, beautiful vehicles, 600i Explorer is my favorite ship. This is the special ship because it has a name reservation, and mine is called Luna 23, and I'm hoping that this ship will receive its upgrade, its final rework. I'm holding my fingers that this will be soon. I don't know when it will happen, but man, I would love to have that. If I get a rework with a beautiful huge hangar with a medical bed and everything, then I don't need Stalancer Tuck anymore. This will be my go-to vehicle for everything. But until that happens, I'm keeping the Stalancer Tuck, and probably I'm keeping this vehicle too. Now, the vehicle that I'm really looking forward right now is this, the Perseus. The Perseus is huge and powerful ship which will be used to tear through all subcapital ships and even Polarises and such things. Right now, for this thing, I have a Loner, Polaris and Harbinger, which is really amazing. So for this ship I have 2 ships to use, but I'm still looking forward to get it in the game. I'm gonna fly with it, I'm gonna test it, I'm gonna play with it, and I hope that this year, October, this will be released, but we never know. Fingers crossed. Hopefully I will be able to enjoy it, and if for some reason I do not want to have it, I already have upgrades to the Polaris. So after I am done with this and I'm not satisfied with this, I'm upgrading it to Polaris. But if I am satisfied with it, it stays here. So I'm really looking forward, as I said, to the new Guardian variant, looking forward to the Stalancer Tuck that I already have. Now I'm also thinking to get the Paladin so I can do some reviews for you guys, and if I don't like the Paladin I can always melt it to something else, and if I have to upgrade I'll probably use my fortune to get to the Paladin and probably melt my F8C to have some money to upgrade to that thing. Also, if I don't like the Perseus when it comes out, I'm gonna get the Polaris again, But if I love it, I'm gonna keep the Perseus and maybe upgrade some other ship to Polaris. Maybe the Paladin, if I don't like it, will go all the way to the Polaris. We shall see. There are also some few ships of surprises, like that new Anvil ship that is coming, so you never know. You had to be ready to sacrifice some ships. So in order to bring the best videos for you guys, I have to have the latest ships, so I have to have sacrifices and melt something that I don't like. Also, a cool tip for all of you guys that have been crazy like I am and spent over $1,000 and now you're a concierge, you do not need your starter package anymore. So you can melt it and put that money towards something else that you like. So that is what I did. I had a golem starter pack and I melted it, tried to enter the game. Yes, you have a digital copy of the game as soon as you become the concierge, so you can melt your starter pack if you want. So that will be the ships that I have and the ships that I want to have. What is your fleet? Write me down in the comments. I love to hear what you guys have and what you are planning to get. Also, I'm open for suggestions to my fleet. I think I need more working ships because most of the times my ships are either because I like the design of them, like 400i, Spirit and 600i, or fighting ships like Perseus, Stalancer, Gladius and rest of the bunch. So I'm not having a lot of working ships like Fortune. Maybe I should upgrade or maybe get really dedicated mining ship, but really I'm not doing that stuff so much. Also the base building, I don't have it. I don't know how it will look, so I'm not buying those ships. When the time comes, probably I'm going to have one of those. Thank you for watching this video, guys. If you like it, don't hesitate to subscribe, like and share. And as I said, share your fleet with me. I really love to see what you guys have. Until next video, have fun out there.